Now, hang on a minute. Jo, are you all right?
Sorry, I think you're about to work out, but you carry on. I'm having a pork chop.
OK, I got this. When it comes to toning our bodies, our arms are often come to the top of the list of everyone's priorities.
But did you know these arm exercises could be doing more than meets the eye? Here to tell us more and help us tone, the former PE teacher and fitness trainer, is Jo Tuffrey. I will come over, Jo. Let's give you the respect you deserve.
Carry on.
I'll bring 3 chips.
You going to share?
Every time we do a sit-up, I'll have a chip.
We could do the bicep curls with a pork chop,
yes.
can't we? Pork chop each.
Everyone wants toned arms,
Yes.
don't they,
Yes,
Jo?
yes.
That is just like... I know, especially, like, it's nice to be sculpted. When we do this show, we hear a lot of guests and, when we do the fashion item, it's like, they want that bit covered because this is the bit that a lot of people are conscious about.
Absolutely.
So I know today you're going to talk through everything, but is that something that you hear a lot?
I do, but obviously we always have to be aware that we can't reduce a particular area. So when people say, I want toned arms, not necessarily, they're going to get toned arms if they have a predisposition to put fat in that area. It's like when you see people with the six-pack, it might not necessarily... You carry on. It might not necessarily mean that, they're fit just because they've got a visible six-pack. The same with arms. So we just have to be mindful of that. And it's all about having a high muscle to fat ratio within the body, because the more muscle we have, the more calories we burn, stood eating our pork chop.
Exactly that.
There we go.
But the good thing is we don't have to be intimidated, because I know gyms are sometimes places that, you walk in and you're like, oh, my gosh, why am I here? What am I doing? We can do some things at home,
Absolutely, online. And I do loads of arm classes online, as well as, obviously, bottom classes, full body classes. So, and there's many different exercises. So arms are basically made of your biceps and your triceps. So we can work more exercises looking at the shoulders, but the arms are basically the biceps and the triceps. And people always think about the biceps being the bigger muscle, but they're not. So you see sort of like, I call them bicep boys in the gym, working their biceps.
boys.
But it's actually triceps that make up 2/3 of the arm. They give us definition to the arm.
Do you want to talk us through them then?
So we can do a very, very basic standing tricep exercise. So I'll start with the basic and move up. Just standing with your feet just hip width apart, and form is everything, especially when we do the weights. Put your hands down by the side, the palms facing back. Just lean slightly forward, suck in the pork chop, and then raise the arms up, and then just pump the arms towards the ceiling. And you're just getting into that tricep muscle. And the tricep muscle is made up of 3 insertions, hence the word tri, the same as... So we want to work the tricep differently. And then...
That's great.
Really?
You look really good whilst you do it.
Then what we can also do is let's pick up... we could do a tricep kickback with the weight, so you can stop now.
I feel like I'm wafting away the pork chop.
I feel you're going to start flying off in a minute. So let's now pick up the weights. So, right, pick up your weights there.
OK. Right.
So let's do another one. Oh, you're going for the bad boys.
There's always
bad boys. Look at that.
I've got the fives out.
We've got to make sure you're doing 20 now. Right then. So what we do now, tricep kickback. So again, we need to vary the exercises when we work the triceps. Again, hinge forward, suck the supper in. Raise the arms up and literally just extend the arm, hold for a split second at the top end,
good.
and then release. So again, it's all about form. You need to fully extend because the tricep muscle comes below the elbow, so it needs to fully extend, and you hold just momentarily. Just watch your neckline. Form is everything. Look slightly down. So and you just hold it. That's it. Brilliant. And then release. Fantastic. If you haven't got weights, let's put the weights down.
How many sort of reps should you be doing each time you...
Again, it depends sometimes on the weight. Obviously, the heavier the weight, the less reps you're going to do. It's form all the way. So if you find that your form is being compromised, then you, lessen the weights, or if you find it easy, take the weights higher. What is a really good one is a tricep dip. So this is, again, triceps really important for pushing yourself out of the bath, pushing yourself off the chair. So just put your hands at the side. So I'm going to do one more tricep, then I'll move on to the bicep boys. And then you just slip your bottom off. You come down, keeping the shoulders away from the ears, so your neckline is nice and long, and go down and push back up. So think about a long neckline as you go down and up. Brilliant.
And the thing is with all these things, like, we can all sort of do them as, like, an exercise, and it might feel like it's a bit frustrating, or like, oh, I'm sort of doing gym exercise stuff. But this stuff is so important functionally.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Do this literally whilst you're watching This Morning.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be anywhere
absolutely.
fancy.
No, you can just, like I said, online stuff, and that is so important, for functional moves, everyday moves, getting out of the chair. And also, with the bicep exercises, you can work the forearms as well, and grip strength is really important.
Yeah.
So
we've got just over a minute, so what other exercises can we
I'll show you a bicep curl. So a basic bicep is a hammer curl where you're working front of the arm, the bicep and the forearm. So all you literally do is raise the arms up. You never want to swing, you lift, so you work the full entirety of the exercise. So you work at what we call a concentric phase and an eccentric phase.
Myself doing
so you lift up. And so with the biceps as well, as the name suggests, you've got two different heads, so you need to work the biceps, again, differently all the time to challenge. It's all about challenging. I feel like I can just smell pork chops as well. It's like, feeling a little bit queasy now.
So if you was, consistent with this, because I think that's what it's all about, isn't it, is consistency. When would you start to see results?
I would say after about 6 weeks.
Right.
OK, so stick with it whilst you're watching This Morning.
Consistency.
Absolutely. Yeah, consistency is the word of the day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Honestly, I've really enjoyed this. This has been absolutely fantastic. Go get some pork chop. Go, go, go.
Hi, everyone. Just wanted to say thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. Now, listen, we upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And we'll see you in the morning.